Hello, welcome back to another episode of Bonsai Druid. Um, Today I'm going to introduce one of the trees that I have not shown before. I just got it this past year in about January, beginning of February. It is the Stewartia monadelpha. It's a pretty tall tree right now. Doesn't have a very big base. I kept it in a humidity tent through the winter months and the spring. Then it went into my breezeway, which is mostly shade, for another month or two. It ended up with some nice bright green leaves. They're a little weathered now because we've had really hot, crazy weather. And I had to transition it to an area where it's going to get sun in the morning and shade in the afternoon. So it's better for it, but it's still got to adapt. So some of these leaves you can see, it's a little too high up. Let's see. Can't get it low enough. Let's see. I can bring it in closer. You can see how they got a little bit browned, a little bit maybe burned or just discolored. It was bound to happen. I haven't seen very many other YouTubers with Stewartia. It normally has got a bark that's kind of like furry feeling. A little bit reddish. The leaves are a nice green. It's a pretty sensitive plant. It's an acid lover, like really, really, really acid lover. Likes well-drained soil. I guess it does well in the southern states here in America, but they don't grow it up here in northwest Indiana. It's too sensitive for that. It's just kind of sitting in this pot. Just makes it easier so the wind doesn't blow it over, and it stabilized it while it was indoors. So when I watered it, the water didn't go on the floor. This is like a goldfish bowl. It doesn't have any holes in the bottom. I've been debating about drilling holes in the bottom of this. Still haven't done it. What's it is in is a training pot. I bought a few of these over the years from a stone lantern bonsai. It's got tie knobs on it, so you can tie it down like I did here. From what I've read, Stewartia does not really care to be wired very much. It's a bit soft. You can damage the bark. It tends to show wire marks and scars. So I'm lowering this branch just a little, just to bring it sort of down rather than coming straight up alongside this trunk. Because of the height of this tree, I have two issues. I can either basically take it off here. This branch is thicker, so if I take this off, I'll have this, which will have a little more taper. It'll still be a fairly tall tree, which it probably will be anyway. I don't want it really this tall because it's got to fit. I have to be able to carry it. I don't think the trunk is very flexible, so the ability to wire this or change anything, I don't think I'll be able to do. But, like I said, I could cut it off and start a new branch of taper and air layer this piece. So that's kind of my plan for this tree, and just to try to keep it alive, and then progress from there. It does have pretty color when it's, looking good. We'll keep an eye on it, and I'll be having a playlist on this one too, just to keep posts and updates on it. Like I said, if anybody's out there with Stewartia information, love to hear it. I live in technically zone 5, so, you know, we can get winter. It can get pretty bad. It can get pretty cold. So this tree would be coming indoors. I'm not sure if I would let it go all the way dormant for very long. I certainly wouldn't let it get too cold. But sure, any information, please feel free to post in the comments. And Stewartia monadelpha is the name of this tree. So thanks for watching, and I'll have another update on it soon.